wait until.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it. This is we have a deadline on this one because Andy has to go back to work in a minute.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, hope you had a wonderful weekend. What's a weekend? We all live in hell.
Or we live in the weekend.
Oh, what a positive outlook.
We live in the weekend.
Hey, everybody. Happy Monday morning.
And welcome back to the beach.
Rihanna, are you all right?
Set up an umbrella. Set up a towel. Grab yourself a beer. Or a non-alcoholic beverage.
We're just having sodas.
And settle in.
Sody pops.
Because it's Monday morning and you're at the beach. And by the beach, I mean our beach.
Hey, by our beach.
We mean our living room.
We put sand in our bathtub.
That's right.
Are you excited to be in our beach?
Are you?
Tell us the truth.
Make sure you're wearing a bathing suit because sand can get in your vagina or urethra.
Or
and it'll cause a lot of discomfort and pain.
Under your foreskin because you did it on purpose because your friends dared you to, and then you scratched.
They said, hey, put some sand under
penis.
your foreskin and see if it makes a diamond.
Diamond?
Who knows?
Do you mean pearl?
Whatever.
Yeah. God, I want to fuck an oyster. Doesn't that look good? Never mind.
What?
Sorry.
You want a fucking oyster?
It looks nice.
Because it looks like a pussy.
Yeah.
You're sick.
You're sick. Literally.
Yeah, I am literally sick. Good segue, babe.
Yeah.
I have been sick the last 2 to 3 days, probably because of the mold in our AC units.
You guys, we found mold. We found a lot of it.
We found black mold in our units.
Black mold just in our AC units, and it was just blowing all over.
Which explains why I've got
Diarrhea? Were you going to say diarrhea?
Yeah.
Were you going to tell them about the diarrhea?
Yes.
Okay.
And also eczema in my 30s.
That happens.
Random eczema that happens in your 30s doesn't ever happen unless you have mold.
And also we're always tired.
And
we're
tired constantly and we can't think. We thought it was corona, tested negative for that. It's the mold.
Our ears bleed. Sometimes
that's normal.
We black out.
That's
and just
normal
because
I'm listening to your jokes all day.
Oh, that's a real funny one. Well, I'll tell you that a lot of people that look like school shooters have been writing me nice messages about my comedy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's sweet. You found your demo.
I know.
Are they listening to the pod?
Nope. I don't tell them about the pod. I don't want them to see you. They seem like dangerous people.
You think that they're dangerous compared to me?
Good point. You do have diarrhea.
That's right. School shooters ain't got shit on this diarrhea.
But you ain't got shit either because shit's solid.
Yeah, it's mostly liquid.
Oh, God. We got to get out of this circle.
Sorry.
We got to flush this bit. Sorry, I've been writing jokes for 5 hours. Hey, guys. What else?
That's it? Just, hey, guys. All right. Bye.
I mean, what do
Have a great Monday, everybody.
What do you do for black mold when it's just your AC unit is just filled with it?
Well, I wrote to the leasing department, but I also feel like we could just embrace this lifestyle and see what the mold does to us.
Yeah.
Submit our bodies to science.
Maybe I'll get the diarrhea too.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be dumb and skinny.
Oh, man. I will say I felt pretty skinny the last 3 days.
Dumb and skinny, that's the best place to be.
Dumb and skinny is all you really need to succeed in Hollywood.
Yeah. People are like, you're a firefighter. And you're like, I'm a firefighter. Acting.
Yeah.
You don't think about it.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was, wow. I can't believe you're not fucking famous already.
I know.
It's crazy.
I'm pretty mad about it myself.
Yeah. Well, tell the people.
My big break at what, 38? That's a fucking waste. It's a waste.
I bet you'll get sick successful at 40.
Yeah, me too.
Once you get those hair transplants.
I can't wait till I start
Look out.
getting to be in dramatic movies just because people like my comedy. I'm just like a lawyer in a movie about the South.
You're a lawyer that says like a funny thing every once in a while.
Yeah. I'm like Jim Gaffigan in Chappaquiddick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was great in that.
Yeah, he was.
Good job, Jim.
Good job, Jim.
We want you to know we watched Chappaquiddick, and you did an excellent job.
Jim's in a lot of stuff.
He is. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
I like him, too. He's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy. Great comic, too. If you guys haven't heard about this kid, Jim Gaffigan.
Let me tell you guys something about Jim Gaffigan.
I think he's gonna
gonna
have his
blow
year.
up.
I think he's gonna do it.
2020?
2020.
Gaffigan's year.
Oh, boy. I've just been writing about the pandemic this whole time and our president trying to cut out
Funding?
Funding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everything.
That's hilarious.
He's separating himself from Anthony Fauci,
Mm-hmm.
America's doctor /
Right.
zaddy, and he's cut out the CDC,
Mm-hmm.
which I just realized I forgot to mention in my monologue jokes, so more work to do.
Do you want to let the people know what you're submitting for?
Nope.
Don't.
That would corrupt it. It's a late night show. And I don't like to talk about things before they happen. Like, what else?
Pregnancy,
Marriage, mouse
relapse,
getting
mouse getting pregnant.
spayed.
Oh,
Either.
either or.
But it's just put me in a headspace where
Maybe
I'm
we
not
should
really,
get mouse pregnant and just sell the puppies.
Who would buy those puppies?
Tons of people would buy
They
the puppies.
don't know. It
Guys,
would be
if you would
like
buy-
selling a gizmo.
If you would buy Mouse's fucked up looking puppies, please email fybpod@gmail.com. Okay? They're going for $7,000 a piece.
And then we'd have to have those dogs. We'd have to have a dog with big saggy nipples. I don't want that shit.
Well, we'll
I'm
get
a
rid of her after
feminist.
she has them.
Good point. She'll probably die. Oh, I know what
We'll
we'll
sell
do.
her as one of the puppies and be like, this one just came out with nipples like that.
I know what we can do.
And we'll
We
knock
breed her.
$1,000 off the price, so she's like $6,000.
We breed her with that giant dog in the neighborhood that has the huge balls,
Yeah.
and she'll never survive that pregnancy.
So she'll just explode.
Yes.
But will she make it to full term?
Yes. I'll make sure of that. We'll figure out some scientific method. We might have to create a larger womb.
Okay.
And then no more mouse.
We might have to hit up the baby in the box for that.
I bet he probably already fucking has some kind of plan with
I
that.
bet you he's got an artificial womb somewhere.
Well, he essentially lives in an artificial womb.
Yeah. I mean, in that case, you could create it.
I mean, I created him.
Yeah, but he's downloaded most of your intelligence.
Well, yeah, I wish he would have
He
saved
left you
some.
with very little.
What are you excited about this week?
Don't you fucking foist the...
Foist?
Don't you foist this podcast
What does
onto
that
me.
mean? Tell me what foist
You're just saying,
means.
here, carry the podcast for a second, will you, wifey?
No, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to. Talk
I'll tell you
about-
what I'm excited about, Andy. I'm excited about writing a new Bible.
Really?
Yep. I'm writing a new version of the Bible.
A new version of the Bible or a new Bible?
A new version of the Bible.
So you're gonna kind of keep a framework of what we have.
Yeah. God hit me up and he was like, listen, it's 2020. I need to make some cuts. I need to make some revisions. And I was like, all right, fine. What do you need done? And he said, all that stuff about the Old Testament, I need you to cut it out. There's been too many jokes made comparing this year to the Old Testament.
Yeah.
And I need it cut.
The Old Testament is polling very poorly.
Yeah. And so he's asking me to write a New Testament.
She's got that new.
Yeah. That's what he said. That's what God said.
Yeah.
You got
You-
that new
You know
Testament. And
what's
I was like,
cool
okay.
is we've joked a lot about the crumbling of American society, world society, really. But America is really leading it with just everything we've been doing recently.
Or not doing.
Yeah, exactly. And what that made me think of is that there definitely, in about a year or so, are going to be new, weird, cult kind of religion people. You know, that always happens. Like when there's a great world tumult.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things you'd like to see in the new religion? I'd say free Wi-Fi. That's a good start.
Yeah, free Wi-Fi wherever you go. It's actually embedded in your wrist.
Yep.
So you don't even have to like hook it up. You hold your phone, it connects to the Wi-Fi in your wrist.
Trader Joe's samples will be bigger.
Yeah, we're going to need way more Trader Joe's samples for sure. I want Converse to have another layer in their shoes, another layer of
Sole?
insole.
Yeah.
And I know that they tried by combining with Nike, and honestly, it didn't do the trick. They need something better.
And there should be...
I also want self-cleaning tennis shoes in general. A lot of shoe rules, but I'll move on. I also feel that there needs to be some product made for women that allows us to think away a UTI.
Yeah. Not pray it away, think it away.
Just a thought. Go away, and it's gone.
Yeah, and I think that there should be no more private Instagram accounts.
Those have got to go, especially the married guys with the pictures with their wives.
Yeah.
And it's like, you think because your account is private, I can't see that your profile photo is with your wife?
You loser?
Or your 3 kids? You think I can't recognize a pregnancy photo just because it's this teeny, it's so small?
That's the same reason why I want it, is because I want all these men to stop lying. It has nothing to do with me, seeing somebody followed me called like 69 Mounds, and I'm like, who's 69 Mounds? And then it's private, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll never find out who 69 Mounds is.
What the fuck did you just say?
Just talking about accountability and honesty in journalism. Anyways, let's move on. Anything else?
We're going to fight. We're going to have a fight later. Anyway, I have a few...
you have more things?
Yeah, a few more things.
Okay.
I'd also like that whenever your fiance, boyfriend says something that's like vaguely antagonistic.
Yep.
What you can do is you press your 2 fingers together.
Uh-huh.
And he feels like an electric zap in his
Yeah.
balls that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts real bad for like a second.
Yeah.
Like an electric fence for a dog.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing about like when there's like times when your partner wants you to help make a decision, and then you make that decision, and then it's the wrong decision, and then your partner gets mad at you.
Then she'll just press her fingers together, and
this
you
is
can
actually
feel it
different.
in your balls.
You. No, this one is you.
No, see, but I already took care of that because
but you
with
click
my
your fingers,
with my
you snap
invention,
your
it made it
fingers.
better.
You snap your fingers, time pauses, and you leave.
Mm-hmm.
So you have like a 30-second window to run.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would be, for now on, we would be walking down the street because we never fight, so this wouldn't happen to us. And we would see a guy sprinting down the street, and he would be like, well, that guy looks like he just probably got in an argument with his girlfriend, and he's escaping.
Mm-hmm. And then I could just I could use the same thing to run after him.
You'd chase him on behalf of another woman?
No, I would chase him on behalf of myself.
Oh, okay. Just for fun.
Just for fun.
That's fine.
Just to see where it goes. Can you get your fucking foot off the table, please? Thank you.
Why don't you like that?
Because you're moving the camera, babe.
Oh, it moved?
Because we've got a production studio going.
Oh, man, a second bedroom would be a great place to put a production studio.
Sure would.
Probably wouldn't have mold
You
in
want to
it
go
either.
ahead and pay for it?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm going to get a job and start paying for
And
things.
now is a good time to segue. If you guys haven't joined the Patreon, we strongly suggest you go to www.patreon.com/findyourbeach and throw us a little cash so
that
we
can get a second bedroom and
get a
improve this
production
podcast.
studio.
Yeah. I do want to say this. We've kind of hung right around this $900 zone, and we love it. We're so grateful for our patrons. But at 1,000, I will get a baby in the box tattoo, and I can't believe that people haven't felt the need to want to see me get this podcast permanently marked on my body.
Yeah.
Do you want to shout our one new Patreon this week?
Who wants to watch Andy make a mistake?
Yeah, another mistake.
Head over to patreon.com/findyourbeach and watch Andy make the biggest mistake of his life next to marrying me.
Yeah. And but no, I want to shout out our new patron this week. His name is Nasty Nate. And
Is that his name, or did you just give him a nickname?
That's what his screen name is.
Nasty Nate.
And he's a Mahalo member. So thank you.
Fuck yeah, Nasty Nate. You're nasty.
Next week, you're going to be able to see the Patreon episode. Not only hear it, see it.
Yeah.
And we got a sweet message from Ann Layton. I'm actually going to say, she apologized because she needed to downgrade from... Hold on. I just want to say this. We appreciate you no matter who you are. All right?
No matter what you do.
No matter what tier you're involved with. And if you can't afford to be a patron, I have a hard time believing that. It's like 10 cents a day.
Jesus
Christ,
Andy.
Just, we love you guys showing up. We love interacting with you. We're trying our damnedest to, facilitate this. And let's get back into the jokes. What do you call an elephant on roller skates?
What?
I don't know. I would like to think of
a fat roller skater. Did I get it?
No. Snout. Peanuts.
What?
Dumbo.
Oh, you guys are really getting an inward look at the process right now. Andy's going through his wordplay dictionary. It's not working, is it?
No, I thought it would come to me.
It's all right, babe. It's the mold.
It's the mold. We got mold in our brains. Do you guys have mold in your brains? If you guys got mold in your brains, shout us out. We'll shout you out. That's all we know how to do now is just shout out. Because the mold is taking away all our facilities.
I do want to bring up one thing.
Mold?
No, dummy. Listen. We got a big thing happening in the world of our relationship this week.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I was alluding to earlier, if you were excited for anything this week.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Did not pick up on that at all, did I? Really need to work on my social
you got mold
cues.
Brain.
Sure do. Andy is meeting my dad.
Yep.
My old man.
Unfortunately, the bleach has not grown out. So I will have frosted tips when I meet my future father-in-law.
Yeah.
Who I first met recently over Skype or FaceTime, whatever, they get it. And he has a beard, and I said, "Oh, do you have a quarantine beard?" And he said, "No. I just have a beard." So it was a good start.
Yeah.
It was a great start. Love that. Love when you try to kind of endear yourself to your new old man. And he's just like, you
shuts it down.
Are
a fool.
Another one of my daughters to me. That's the best you'll be.
Yep.
Even as a conservative, I believe in transgender rights now because you are a woman in my eyes, whether you know it or not.
That is the way my father looks at you.
He's like, I got a couple gay daughters.
Yeah. Yeah. And Andy, you're his third favorite. How did you feel that phone call went?
I liked it.
You did?
Yeah.
What was your impression of him?
He seems pretty cut and dry. Good sense of humor. Kind of kept it light. Kind of not somebody who I would probably feel like I could get super close to. Because he's, because we probably have inherent differences when it comes to ideological things, but I would like to have a non-alcoholic beer with him. and sit on a porch.
Yeah. Would you ever go hunting for wild game in Africa?
No, I actually am very against that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then you guys will not get close because that's his thing.
Yeah, I think that's
He also enjoys
evil.
He also enjoys fishing for
I'd go fishing.
for fish that are like bigger than a boat.
Yeah, why not? I'll do that, but I'm not gonna like. I have this uncle, and he shot a giraffe and had like pictures of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to be your nephew anymore
Right.
because I think you're disgusting.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if you like hunting, but game hunting, grow up. A
'Kay, well-
giraffe? We've already talked about it. My dream is that a giraffe comes to my window in the morning.
Yeah.
If you kill that fucking giraffe,
Yeah.
he's going to be the way I get out of the apartment when I zombie-proof it.
Listen, guys, we can't help it if we are the offspring of psychopaths. All we can do is make different choices.
Yep.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
So if your parents are products of the corrupt
They're baby boomers.
and,
That's all we have
and
to
the
say.
wealthy,
Yeah.
all you can do is be as broke as you can and find a man with frosted tips
Mm-hmm.
and really double down on that lifestyle.
Yep.
Okay?
And
that's
as
what I've
soon as
done.
I attain any level of confidence, I'm going to be able to monetize whatever it is that I am. And it is over for a Subaru dealership. I'm going to go fuck it up. I might even get a Volvo. Got
What?
that? Yeah.
You're going to get a Volvo?
Yeah, XC90 T5? Kidding me? Put a roof rack on that?
A what?
Lockbox?
A what?
Roof rack?
Uh-huh. Cool. Well, we're almost there. We're getting
Cabin?
there.
Cabin and Catskills?
Look out. He's going to put a goddamn kayak on the roof.
It's going to be an A-frame with a garage door? Ah.
Look out.
I'm going to have uncomfortable chairs in my house when I've made it.
I-95 is going to be burning.
I feel like this is one of the most incoherent, insane podcasts we've done yet, but I love it. I'm fueled.
I don't
by
even feel like it's that insane, but
Really?
maybe that is the mold talking.
I feel like I'm just powered on mold and vegan sushi right now.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, we tried to detox with a little vegan sushi. We tried to get some of that mold out. I think what we're going to have to do is eat activated charcoal. And by activated charcoal, I mean we're going to have to dig into our fireplace and eat pieces of the charcoal that's in it, which
Yeah.
is the purest form of activated charcoal that you can eat.
We have a fireplace, you guys.
We do.
And
Not to brag, but
not
toot
to brag,
toot.
we're not allowed to use it. Not to brag. It's
But it's illegal
decommissioned.
to use it. Yeah.
Um,
It is purely for aesthetic purposes.
we should get rid of all that shit in there.
You mean the wood?
And the thing, get rid
There
of all
is
of it.
wood in there. Somebody tried to burn something in there.
Wait, was that in there when you
When I moved in here, that was in there.
And they didn't say, hey, I know this looks like you could light a fire, but you can't?
They said, well, the guy said, you might be able to, but I think you better double check with the leasing agency.
Wow.
So,
We sold our subletters on it. Do you
We
remember
sure
that?
did,
Our
yeah.
subletters were like, oh, it's beautiful. There's a fireplace. You can sit around the fire. We love sitting around the fire. And then they were like, hey, just making sure we can light a fire. And we were like, actually, you cannot.
well, it was the first time I actually checked with the leasing office.
What else did we lie about? That we weren't
Corona
gonna-
taking over New York City.
That we weren't going to vape in their house every day?
I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was me pulling on the vape in my own goddamn home.
You could see it, too. Oh, it's hot. Is that even on?
Yes, it's on.
I'm burning.
It's because you're fat.
Is the AC really on?
I don't know, Andy.
I'm boiling right now. Hold this.
Oh, my God. All right, sorry, guys. Andy is, the ring light cannot make the temperature of the room hotter. The $30 ring light that we bought, just to be clear, cannot make the room hotter.
It's a sun lamp.
It's Andy panicking, actually, about his performance on the podcast. That's what's making him hot. He's freaking out that he's not entertaining enough, and now he's sweaty.
It's black mold. There's black mold. It's gotten into the inner workings of our AC unit. Our AC unit no longer works.
I can't believe you spoke to your therapist this week about how I'm so anxious, and then the second that I try to get my shit under control, you start spinning out about spores in our air field.
That is not what happened at all.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I said, hey, I think there's mold. I'm going to deal with it. And you said, please don't tell me anything else about it before I spin out. And then today you were like, hey, there's a lot of mold in here. And I said, can we do something about it later? And you said that you do that thing where you just don't say anything. And then I went, all right, we're going to do this now.
No, I said, yeah, we can do something about it later, but it would be nice if we did something about it now because I can't breathe or hear.
Oh, yeah.
Which was true. My ears were getting clogged up until we cleared out the AC unit.
There we
go.
go.
So am I having autoimmune disorders?
On.
Yes, I am.
Turn it on. Get that cold going.
All right, stop talking to the AC
so
unit,
hot.
please. We're
I'm
podcasting.
so hot.
Jesus fucking Christ. God!
So, anything you excited about doing down in MD while we're there?
I'm excited to watch you and my dad interact.
Really?
That I'm excited to watch for comedic purposes, yes.
Because it's going to be awkward.
Well, it's going to be hilarious.
Okay.
And by hilarious, I mean, yeah, awkward for you.
Great.
It will be wonderful to watch him and my stepmom interact with one another, you know, just as a couple that's thinking about getting married. I think it's great to, as if our engagement hasn't been terrifying enough with the quarantine and the pandemic, just to watch a couple actively
despise each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes a great marriage. Is you kind of, I think there has to be a little bit of it where you want to be there when the other one dies. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to kill him, but you want to have the last laugh. I think that's what really holds a marriage together.
Do you? Is
Yep.
that really what you think?
Yep. You're like, I love you to death. I can't wait till you die. Can't wait till the life slips out of your eyes.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to stand over your body, kiss your head, and I'm going to whisper into your ear, you lose, bitch.
Okay.
But you know what? I might be wrong.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, we'll see if you are, because you're dying first.
Is there going to be a stand-up paddleboard?
At my dad's?
Yeah, doesn't he live on the water?
I don't know. Your dad was the one who asked me if I wanted to go paddleboarding. We were
gotta
playing
get out of
a
that.
game in the middle of today. So we'll play this game called Quicks with Andy's family over Zoom. And in the middle of the game, Andy's dad, apropos of nothing, just asked me, "Hey, Rosebud, you like to go paddleboarding?" And I was like, "Yep." And that was it. There was no follow-up. There was no plan. There was no, cool, because we have paddle boards and maybe we could do this. It was just a random.
My dad loves to do that specifically. He really loves I mean, we're the same in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Where I go, I'll be walking, we'll be talking about something, and then I'll be like, I love that building. And then we'll just not talk about it anymore. We'll just go back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, but that's not as weird as like you asking me, "Hey, do you like roller skating?" while we're in the middle of eating sushi.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you call an elephant on roller skates?
What?
Still haven't thought of it.
All right. Cool.
Oh, God.
Nice. I'm kind of stuck on that too now.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. End of the podcast.
The problem is I don't have any terms for rollerblading or roller skates. Like, there's no, play because I'm just, rink. What do you... I don't know. I don't know the moves.
Yeah.
So there's no play on words to be...
You could just call it a school bus. You know?
Oh, you just hyperbolize.
Yeah.
It's big.
It's big. It's on wheels.
Hell yeah.
A school bus. A big
Great.
gray school bus.
That's great.
Actually, a prison vehicle.
The big gray school bus. A story about childhood depression.
A story about Andy's childhood.
Smithy Smith took all the children to the museum today.
Do you remember your first day of school?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
I think I got in trouble for showing another kid my penis. That might have been a little into it, but I was fucking... Man, until I broke my leg, I was like just liquid dynamite. I was fucking, just
Showing people your penis?
all over the place, constantly in trouble. Like the type of thing, like the teacher would leave the room for a second and I'd be like on a chair trying to like hold on to the ceiling fan. You know what I mean? I was just insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first day of school, I just cried. I cried the whole day.
Really?
The whole day.
Was it?
From the time I got on the school bus all the way to school, when I got into my class, and all the way through the rest of the day. I remember a kid asking me, "What's my name?" on the school bus, and he asked it through. You know how the seats go like. There's like a little space between the window.
Yeah.
And so he looked through the crack behind him and he was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "I don't want to say." And then I cried the whole rest of the day.
I was going to ask if you cried at school your first day because the ceilings were so low. And, they didn't have room for your forehead.
That's sweet.
Aw, seeing a cute little bud with her disproportionate body just crying all day.
I was proportionate then.
Really?
Yeah. I was.
I was lean and tan when I was that age.
I was a small little bowling ball.
And I might have just looked tan because my hair was translucent white.
Yeah, probably.
Towhead.
But yeah, I remember coming home and my mom being like, I don't know what to do. She's
fucked.
Inconsolable.
I cried like that one time at school. It was in the 6th grade, though. It was when my dad said that he was moving to the East Coast. And I cried all day.
Aww.
And I actually even think, like, the bullies on the bus, like, consoled me.
Really? They felt that bad?
I think they were even like, "Hey, man, we're still going to punch you later, but, it'll probably be okay."
Your dad still loves you.
Yeah.
And you guys will stay in touch.
Hey, you're still a huge queer, but your parents probably really like you. And your dad's probably doing this for you.
Hey, listen, man. Later on, I'm going to take your lunch money, and I'm going to make your nose bleed. But for now, I just want you to know that your dad thinks you're a good guy, and you got a lot going for you.
Thanks, Max.
I really love the idea of the bullies consoling you.
One time in, I think it was my freshman year of college. Or no, I think it was the summer right before freshman year of college. My best friend, or one of my best friends, he admitted to me drunkenly that he'd had a threesome with I guess it was a foursome, with 3 of the girls in our friend group. Like this kind of hot group of girls.
Yeah.
And they'd all gotten drunk one night, and like one of them had a hotel room as like a graduation gift or something. And he was the only person available. And he told me, like, in just like his wastedness, he wasn't supposed to tell me. And I literally just started slapping him. Like, I was so envious. I just started slapping him in the face. Like, what the fuck? You kidding me?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder what's going to happen when I tell you I had a threesome with 3 of your friends.
Probably, yeah, same thing. Probably the same exact thing. I'll go to jail. No big deal.
Yeah, no problem. Did you ever? You never had a threesome. We've already talked about this.
No, I almost did.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I've just never. There's probably been multiple
Yeah,
times.
but you didn't.
Have you?
Have I ever had a threesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 girls?
1 cup.
No, 2 girls or 2 guys?
2 girls, and then I think 2 girls and a guy.
Oh,
So-
that's what I meant. I just wanted to make sure you'd never been rotisseried.
No, not
That's
yet.
kind of my... Okay. Wow.
We'll see what happens at the bachelorette party, though. Am I right, ladies?
Oh, wow. I hope the government still keeps us shut. You have to do a Zoom
You're gonna vote.
bachelorette.
You're gonna vote for Biden. You're gonna vote for Biden just because you don't want me to get rotisseried.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to put your Bernie shit aside.
No, I'm already going to vote for Biden. I've
You
kind
are?
of gotten over
Good.
that. Yeah.
Thank God.
Just because I want everybody to stop talking about this shit. That's
Mhm.
my whole inspiration for politics now.
Yeah.
Is like for everybody to shut the fuck up.
Thank you. That's what
It
have
would
I
be
been
great.
saying?
Yeah, I know.
So you're saying you've come around?
A little bit. I mean, I still want to be an advocate for good things. And I think you are too. I mean, obviously, we're heroes for the way we paused the podcast for a week while we were on vacation during BLM.
Yeah, no,
But,
absolutely. Absolute heroes, American heroes on
no,
the right
I think
side of history.
I just the main thing is I don't care that people are political, but it's dumb people and people who are like attention seeking, who, you know, people are like traumatized who are like white wealthy people, and I'm like, how, what? Like literally families are being put in cages. Shut up. I want you to never talk about politics again. I want you to go back to being numb.
Yeah, go back to yoga.
Slut. The person that I hypothetically called slut, and that is quite promiscuous, and it's not a sex thing. It's that they do it out of self-hate. And that's all hypothetical. Okay?
Andy's trying not to
Don't-
get canceled.
Don't send the mop.
Yeah, you guys, some of you probably listen to like, you know, positive sex podcasts. We are the opposite.
Yeah, we listen to negative sex podcasts.
Yeah, we want all of you to know that sex is a sin.
Yep. You're only supposed to do it to procreate.
Yep.
That's why it feels so good.
And if it does feel good and you're wearing protection, you're angering God. And that will be in the new version of the Bible that I write this week.
No condoms.
No condoms. Okay?
I do wish that I'd had a sluttier phase. You gotta have a slutty phase. I never really got to be a real slut. I'm kind of bummed about that.
Excuse me?
What?
Do you need a week?
No, I don't want to change anything. But you had a fun 20s, you know.
Do you need some time, Andy?
No, I'm just saying it would have, like,
What
I
an
was...
odd thing to say to your future wife.
You got to have that. I was a Puritan out of only my stupidity.
Okay, I would love to see... all right, this is what we're doing for the podcast. Andy, this week...
No.
Yeah.
I don't want this to happen.
This is going to happen.
No.
This week for the
I'm
podcast,
so scared.
I want Andy to try to go out
No.
and try to get a woman to sleep with you.
What?
Try.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. See if your slut phase would go real well. Let's just see how well this would go.
What are you talking about?
If this backfires, I will fucking kill myself. So go ahead.
No, you are taking this. This is not where I was hoping to kind of wind down right about now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You were hoping to wind down after you said to your future wife, I wish I'd had a slut phase?
I bet you wish
You were hoping we'd all just relax and take it easy for the rest of the night? Just chill? Just throw our feet up and maybe watch a rom-com together? While you sat there dreaming about what your slut phase might have been like?
I bet you wish you would have had a non-slut phase.
You fucking whore.
Come here.
I
love you, goddammit. Your pussy's my Eden.
Get your... Oh, God. Oh, I dare you, though. I do.
I'm not gonna do that.
I fucking dare you.
God knows.
Well, I dare you to say one thing like that again to me.
I'll show up at the house.
Say
and the
that one
entire
more fucking time to me.
Giants defensive line will be waiting in a line
You're
at our door.
goddamn right they will. The Giants will be too old for me.
Yeah. A high school.
I'm going to look for the college kids.
Yeah, a fucking junior college basketball team will be in here rolling blunts.
That's right.
I'm like,
And
what's
by
that
rolling
smell?
blunts, he means
Go for
fucking
it?
me.
Yeah, okay.
He means actually fucking me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Do you feel like, in all seriousness, I was kind of a prude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was definitely times in my adolescence when I should have just been like a dumb kid because people just wanted to have sex.
Yeah.
And I always would do that thing where I'd be like, nah, like I like you. It's like too important because I'm a sweet, sensitive boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's not a thing anymore. I feel like kids, like sex is like kids that are like 20 right now.
They're fucking like it's a handshake.
Yeah. Like they don't give a fuck. Like they're like, I ate her ass. I don't know her last name. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's because AIDS is cured, probably. Nobody's afraid of diseases anymore. Just coronavirus.
Yeah, when we were growing up, I remember everybody like...
There was two things. It was AIDS and cocaine.
And coke, yeah.
Those are the two things that they told us never to do.
Mm-hmm.
Was do cocaine or get AIDS.
Yeah. Those
but I mean,
major.
when AIDS came out, it was a death sentence.
Or drink and drive.
But we both know that we did that a lot.
We did that a good amount. Yeah. But no AIDS.
Babe, I'm sorry I said that slutty thing. I don't want to change anything about my past because guess what? Everything I did led me to you.
You shut up.
And
shut up, Andy.
I wouldn't change anything.
Ugh. I can't wait to be standing next to you, about to slip a ring on your finger, knowing that in the deep recesses of your mind, you're wishing you were a bigger whore. That'll be nice.
What?
No, that is sweet. Thank you for apologizing.
Yeah. I don't mean, there's a lot of things about my 20 that I wish were different. You know? Like I wish I would have started taking hair loss medicine earlier.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we both have our regrets. They're just all about you. I'm just kidding.
I know.
It's okay.
Thanks,
it's all right. It's fine to wish that you wish you had a sluttier phase. Or it's not fine to say it, but it's fine to wish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
But because I don't want that now. I want you.
Yeah, I know.
But what I wish is that because my 20s were so full of tumult.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like just so awkward and like grasping for an identity.
Yeah.
That I really wasted some years where like you're supposed to have fun.
Yeah.
I think your 20s are supposed to be dumb and fun. My teens were dumb and fun.
Do you feel like you missed out on fun experiences because you wanted to be in love?
No, I think I missed out on experiences like that. I just think I had a lot of I can't believe I'm saying this, but I had a lot of trauma and a lot of unresolved kind of issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just literally, I was looking for a mom and I was looking for a safe place and I was looking for an identity, like I said. And I think I was just so anxious and so self-consumed and sick that I just was never even present. I can remember this time I was like so upset and I was on this roof and there was like I was on the roof of my hotel in Guatemala in the jungle.
Yeah.
And I was watching like a meteor shower.
Yeah.
And I was like stoned out of my mind and drunk and I was like so unhappy. And I was like someday you're going to look back on this and you're going to think about how stupid it was that you didn't have a good time right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And here you are.
And I actually have a fond memory of that moment, but it's just because things worked out.
Right. I remember being in Italy when they won the World Cup.
Yeah.
and being so drunk and having my passport and my purse and everything stolen from me and being so upset because I had the same thought. I was like, you're going to look back on this and be so mad that you didn't have a good time like a normal person.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I am kind of pissed that
Well, that's like when I went to Brazil.
I don't regret it because it's like everything leads to whatever,
Yeah.
It all works out the way it's supposed to.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah, but would it have been nice to be there
celebrated
right
the World
now?
Cup in Rome when they won.
Florence, but yeah. Even better if
when
you
I
ask
went
me.
to the World Cup in 2014. Yeah, 2014. I was by myself. I took a red eye to Brasilia, and I like took a nap. But I'd only slept like 2 or 3 hours. I didn't speak Portuguese. It was a complete fucking blur. But I like knew how to get from my hotel to the stadium. I knew what time I needed to be there, etc. And so I like got myself up, got a coffee, went there, and then of course I was like, I can't go to the World Cup not high. And so I ate an edible. And I was like, this is it. Here we go, World Cup. And I'm sitting there watching the game, and I fell asleep. Because I had to be high on zero sleep. I luckily went and got a Red Bull and watched the second half. But I paid $700 for that ticket to that game.
Wow.
And I fell asleep for 10 minutes of it.
Wow.
Yeah. Drugs, man.
Wait, it was only 10 minutes?
It was probably longer. It's probably 20. I mean, I was like barely. I mean, I ate a
Whatever,
whole
that's
edible.
a power nap. That's not like a lost opportunity.
Still got some cool pics.
You should fucking do that again. Get a different edible. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah. During our child's birth.
Yeah.
She's not pregnant. Okay, I got to wrap it up because I got to go back to work because I got to make some money so I can raise this family. Charlie's not going to get into college unless I get him a tutor.
That's right. You know why? Because he's got mold brain.
We all have mold brain. We have to have our brains scraped out.
And that's what we'll be doing this week while I'm writing the new Bible and Andy's meeting my dad. And we're also coming up with what an elephant is on roller skates.
Yep. And if you have ideas, please let us know. Somebody had a funny, I forgot who sent it to us. I'll look it up real quick. Just want to shout her out real quick.
Somebody had a funny what?
Rebecca Todd showed us this notification, and it was she got a software update. It said her software will be updating tonight. And then the next thing was
episode 56, Rosebud's pussy is available.
Yeah. Oh God, you got to take this picture. I mean, that's a
Rosebud's
post.
pussy is available.
It's not, but that's a funny post.
Yes, it is.
We love you guys. Don't wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wear a mask.
Don't lick your
Don't
lover's
lick
eye.
your lover's eyeballs.
Don't
and don't
spit
spit
in
in
their
their
mouth.
mouths unless it's monogamous and in a committed relationship. And also, don't wear a condom. Bye.
Bye.
Just find your peace.